Hi, I'm Judith Coles, and I am coming here to try to teach you and encourage you how to do a beginner's tutorial on journaling. I want to encourage you because sometimes I think lately, um, okay, there it is. Sometimes people get really overwhelmed and they see things that other people do in the group and they forget that we all started somewhere. And I'm going to go and look at sometime during hopefully the next few days, and I'm going to try to find a post or two that I did a long time ago, maybe 3 years ago, because some of my beginning posts were not very good, and they were pretty basic. And I still don't feel like I can do people. I've kind of done a cartoon one recently, or the back of their heads, or no faces. That's the way I do them. And a lot of times I just opt out and do flowers. So it's all okay. So we've been doing Philippians, and this is really tomorrow's because it's maybe a little easier to journal about than today. Today's, when I share it, it's just leaves. I'm sorry. So don't feel like if you can hear the tone in my voice that I didn't feel I could do it justice and show two women, you, Odia and Sintichi, were having a problem with each other. And I didn't know how to depict that because I don't do people that well. So the verse that I'm going to do today is actually two verses, but it's kind of short. It says, "Rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I will say rejoice. Let your reasonableness be known to everyone. The Lord is at hand." And I'm probably just going to do part of the verse. And I want to show you how easy it is. And I'm not going to do, I hope you think it's easy. You just use your own handwriting and just embellish it a little bit. So I'm going to take this verse, and I'm going to, this might be a little bit longer of a tutorial because I don't know how else I can show it. And sometimes I can't talk and draw and write. So I'm taking my pen to write the verse out. And that's one of the reasons we are writing out the verse. And we're writing through Philippians. It's to encourage people and show them that journaling isn't just only about drawing, but I like to see you draw too, and even attempt it. It makes it really nice when you do that. And I hope that this is working properly. So we'll see when I'm done, huh? Okay, I'm going to do rejoice a little larger. And the thing that's nice about this notebook, it's got the dots in it, like the graphed dots, not graph paper exactly, but the way a bullet journal has. So I'm not real good at, I haven't thought this out at all. Okay. So I might run out of space in what I'm doing, but the dots help, or should help, except sometimes I forget to pay attention to the dots. Okay. I'm doing a real big R for rejoice. This is like really not that complicated, right? And if you use pencil if you are nervous about it at all. And I'm going to do a heart. And I've been doing this for 3 years, so just understand that if it still looks hard to you. I just really don't want you to think it's too hard to do. And if what you're doing is simpler than this, that's fine. And when I'm done with this, I'm going to show you something that, well, actually, I'm going to make it part of it. So, and you know what? If you're watching this, comment. I'll see it later, and I will comment to you about it. Something is wrong. I hope. Oops. Now you see my ceiling. I'm downstairs in my basement. Rejoice in the Lord. And you know what? Have you ever noticed, if you go on Pinterest, you'll see that sometimes they don't do the letters the same size. So just do it that way, because then it'll disguise anything that you feel that you aren't good at. So rejoice in the Lord always. I have to be careful because I might forget what I'm doing and then I've made a mistake. And sometimes you can do these fancy things with your Y. And it says again, and again I'm going to write more normal size. I will say I'm only going to do the part and I'm not going to even try to do it the same as the other one. I'm not trying to mirror it. Maybe it's a little bit similar, but I'm not trying to, because that would drive me crazy because it wouldn't turn out the same. Okay, I'm doing it in a pen because it'll help you to see it. But I want to show you something, and then I'm going to do something with it. You see these? These are printables that are available in the file section under, I will link it in the description when I'm done. So that will help you. But there's a list of some, like 4 coloring pages. There is the printable for, like, I go to it every day to remind myself what I'm supposed to do next. But that's just because I'm leading the group. Because if you want to do one of the verses or more of the verses, that's okay. You see that? And you can color in part of it, and you're guided, and then you can share it with the group or share this with the group by coloring it in. You don't even have to draw. And you see this one didn't turn out right. It was supposed to fill up the whole page. But nevertheless, and this is doing its thing again. Hi, Monica Perez. And does it keep going dark? Now you're seeing my ceiling again. This is very amateur, right? Okay, this is what I'm going to do with this. You see this? You can color it all in, but I'm going to see if this works with this particular thing. I'm going to put it, yes, I can see it. You probably can't, but I put it underneath that. Now I'm looking for my pen. Oh, crazy. There it is. I'm doing it with a pen. You can do it with a pencil, but I'm doing it with the pen so that I am tracing over this. There is nothing wrong when you're a beginner and you're tracing. There's nothing wrong in being advanced in tracing, because this will help you learn how to draw and even get your confidence. And I see there's I'm somewhat tracing because doesn't show up through it that much, but it helps you to get the idea there. And let me see, I want that flower there too. And here I go with my flowers again. I do like flowers, and and if it doesn't turn out like it's not exactly like what's underneath, it's okay, because it helps you to get you going with some ideas. I'm going to just do that. I'm not going to make it any more complicated than this. I could draw flowers all around. Can you see the edges? Can you see the flowers? There you go. I could draw flowers all the way around the edge, and guess what? You would think that it was it had to be that complicated, and it doesn't. Hi, Monica. Now I would normally use my gel pens, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to use these, and I don't do as well with these, but I don't think. But anyway, these are Tombow acid-free pens, and I'm going to do it over this so you can see it. But you can take something like this. You can take gel pens. I like to use my Prismacolor, but I want you to see this and see it as being really simple to do. And I know how it goes. It always looks easy when you're watching somebody else do something. I understand that. But just remember, you have to start somewhere if you really want to do this. And there's a technique, and I'm not using it. Wouldn't you believe that? You're supposed to press harder on the downstroke, and I never remembered to do that. So that is okay. I'm going to do the little hearts. I do think I picked up the same color. Anyway, and you know what? I don't know about you, but I have really been enjoying Philippians. And if you haven't been doing it along with us, start anytime. And even when we're finished doing it, it doesn't matter. Share what you do with the group. Gail has been sharing. When she shares whatever she's doing. and that's okay. And Janine has been sharing with the group from Psalms. And I think I might have shared something else another time. I don't know. I don't remember. I hope you can still see this because it's looking dark on my thing. The screen keeps losing it. Probably my phone, you know, because I'm using my phone because it comes out brighter than my computer and whatever. So I'll try to keep a better eye on it. But you see, it doesn't have, this is not perfect, by the way. Can you see it? Oh, I look at other ideas too. You know what I do, Monica? I go to Pinterest all the time. And, oh, I'm glad it's okay. You should see how I have the tripod rigged. I have to remember to get my husband to fix it or else just to get a better one because sometimes it helps people, I think, to see, actually watch. So, but you know what? It kind of works to use a thicker pencil if you're new at this or pick thicker pen because it makes it pretty really fast without a lot of coloring. But the longer you do it, the better it'll become. Excuse me. And that's the thing that's neat about it. One thing I've been doing is I've been listening to some of the things that John Piper does. They're called Labs on Philippians, and if you listen to them, you probably will be able to tell that I've been listening to them because it helps me. Because I don't want to lead you guys all astray anyway. But I've been listening to one. He has more there than I could possibly share with you, and it's really helped me to get a deeper understanding. That would be similar to somebody going to a concordance or something, but I'm not real good at using a concordance. I don't know why. I'm just not. And I think what I will do in a minute, now that I outlined it, I think I'm going to grab my, you see, it's not perfect. I don't do these pens very perfect. So, they don't have the control, but it helps for you to see how easy it is. And now I'm going to take, I forgot to do my hearts here. But now, the gel pen, there's a lot of control with the gel pens. And the gel pens really work well when you're, you see I have the pencil, the Prismacolor pencil sideways. That helps it to color in something. And the other thing you can do, like what I sometimes do, is I cut part the printable. I have other printables on my blog, and I'm starting to organize them so they're easier to find. But you can cut it out and then take pieces of it and put it in. I actually have them in a drawer somewhere here. Yeah, see, I have these are from a printable I made, and I cut, whoops, come on, come back. I cut them apart so I can grab them, but I just tend to do my drawings freehand, but that's, I think I did that on a post and a video. It's actually on YouTube. It's a flower tutorial that is on YouTube. Maybe I can share it with the group. So, you see that? That's easy. And I only did part of the verse. You can do the whole one if you want. You can get these printables in the files. I will link them when I'm done because I go on my laptop. It's too hard. I never know what I'm going to say. I don't plan this out. And there it goes again. Come on, come back. There. And here you can see, that's the one I did. I think I shared in a group, and I tore the page. I don't believe I did that. Okay, I hope that encourages you, and I hope you feel like you can do this. And just remember that anything you share, your verse that you wrote out, and maybe a little flower. Some flowers are easy, but it works, and we will share it with the group. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I don't use those markers in the Bible. No, I don't. I either use my gel pens to do around here, and I use, whoops, come back. There's a ceiling again. I use my gel pens to do the outline around the verse, and then I color them softly with these. These are Twistables from Crayola, and they are like a crayon, and then it goes on real light, so that because I don't want to cover up the words. And in these, I use my Prismacolor pencils. I think some of them I outline first in my gel pens, but I would never use these in the Bible. I don't have enough nerve to do that. I'm messier with these anyhow. And this is washi tape. It's cheap washi tape. I don't like it that much. And this is from a planner I had, and I cut out a piece of it and put it on the edge and stuck it with double stick tape. So there you go. Oh, and this is a sticker, and that's a sticker, and that's a sticker, and that butterfly is a sticker. I cannot do butterflies. I'm learning. So this is a process. So I hope you all start having the get out of your comfort zone and share with us. It'll be just great. So this is the end. I hope you have a wonderfully blessed day. Bye.